everybody, Not John at Papa Bear Studio in Duryea, Pennsylvania. Welcome back. It's been a little while since I've been able to do a video. Pat Marcinko.
Good to see you.
Pat's here to tell you about something going on September 29th, which is a really special day.
Yeah, happy birthday.
September
so
29th,
early.
that's right, my birthday. He's got an incredible show coming up, and he's here to tell you about it.
Thanks, Not John. Pat! Yeah. I just want to welcome you all to the Scranton Cultural Center. And that's right down on Washington Avenue in Scranton. And on September 29th, we have this fabulous event. Ta-da! Jump, Jive, and Jazz, which is a jazz festival in one evening, all wrapped up into just a few hours. So you're going to have several different groups playing throughout the evening, one right after the other. We're not going to have any downtime, no, let's take a half hour to reset bands and stuff like that. Nope. We go from one band to the
Rapid
next,
fire.
to the next, to the next. All different locations within the ballroom, the classic ballroom of the Scranton Cultural Center.
That's a great place.
Oh, the acoustics are fabulous.
Incredible. Tell us a little bit about each act.
Well, we'll start off with the Justin Pedro trio. Now, this year's theme is Jazz Around the World. And so what we wanted to do was have each group feature, for the most part, a specific style or type of music. Now, the Justin Pedro trio in this case is looking to do a lot of Latin music, so a lot of Latin jazz. Justin Pedro is a wonderful percussionist and drummer, great jazz musician in his own right. Either side of him will be Ian O'Hara will be playing bass with him, and Nick Driscoll on saxophone.
Nice.
So it should be a wonderful sound from that trio. Another group playing that evening, it will be a great band, another trio called Tritones. And Tritones, I have to blow my own horn here, features me on drums, but I shouldn't say features, I'll be playing drums, but may be one of the best jazz groups I've ever played with.
Cool.
And that's the incredible Benya Barshai on guitar, and the wonderful keyboard playing of Nate Zauer. Now with a name like Zauer, how could it not be good?
It's got to be good.
That's right.
It's like Smuckers.
Yeah, there it is. So we have Nate Zauer, Benya Barshai, and myself in a group called Tritones. The last of the small groups will be the Bog Swing Group. And that will be featuring Ian O'Hara, this time I believe on guitar. John Ventry will be playing bass with them. Mark Woodyat on violin. If you've never heard Mark play, he's incredible. And Justin Pedro will be making another showing behind the drums.
Nice.
It's a completely different style of music. This time, much more, still in the jazz vein, but a little lighter feel, and what I've always thought of as a more European, even French, like a gypsy jazz kind of a feel.
Gypsy jazz.
Gypsy jazz, yeah. Now, after all of that is done, we have the Upper Valley Winds Big Band, which is the highlight of the evening as far as sound is concerned, because you're now looking at 4 trumpets, 4 trombones, 5 saxophones, piano, bass, drums, guitar. So it's a lot of sound coming at you. And in an acoustic sense, this kind of smorgasbord, shall I say, of sound coming at you is a real treat for the ears. It really is. And in the case of the Upper Valley Winds, we're going to be taking a few steps all around the globe. And so we're going to be doing a particular piece called Norwegian Wood.
I know that song well.
Aha! Written by a group from England, the Beatles. And then after Norwegian Wood, we will also have a great piece that was made famous by the Count Basie Orchestra. The arrangement that we're going to be using for that comes from the Tonight Show Orchestra. Johnny Carson and the Tonight Show Orchestra under the direction of Doc Severinsen.
That's right.
We were going to try to get Doc Severinsen there. He couldn't do it. We tried to get a lookalike. He couldn't do it either. So we're going to have to settle for no Doc Severinsen that night, but we're going to be playing the arrangement, which will be spectacular.
Nice.
Next on the agenda for the big band is another piece called Go East, Young Man. This is a particular arrangement that was played by the Maynard Ferguson band. back in the early 60s, 1962, 1961, somewhere around there it was recorded. And the arrangement is really quite different. It does have a bit of a Middle Eastern flavor to it, and that's why I wanted to use that.
Very cool.
There is one other arrangement coming from the Maynard Ferguson book entitled We've Got a World That Swings. How could it not be a more appropriate titling of a piece for a jazz around the world kind of a setting? We've Got a World That Swings, and it's another great piece of music. We're going to end up in, somehow or other, Disney World with a piece that's inspired by the soundtrack from a Walt Disney movie, animated feature entitled The Aristocats.
I know it.
And in The Aristocats, there's a particular character, Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat. And Thomas has got his own theme song. And this is a great arrangement by Roger Pemberton of Thomas O'Malley. And we're going to be doing that as well.
So how do people get tickets, or is this a ticketed event?
It's a ticketed event, and you can get your tickets by going on your computer to Ticketmaster.com and look for Jump, Jive, and Jazz, or this one, Jump, Jive, and Jazz. And you'll see it at the Scranton Cultural Center. Also, if going on the computer is difficult for you, you can call the Scranton Cultural Center box office at 570-344-1111. There it is.
I used to have the phone number 570-341-1111, and I always got calls for the Scranton Culture.
Oh, did you really?
Hysterical. So make sure you get your tickets to Jump, Jive, Jazz, and you can see all these fantastic acts. Let's give a little close up. There we go. Ooh, pretty.
There's the phone number. Right there. Ticketmaster.com.
And that's on my birthday. Yay!
That's right. You might even see John there, not John there. And in which case, we're going to have a big birthday cake for you.
Might have to do that.
That's right. Seating is in the ballroom, and everybody will have their own little tables and everything else like that. It's not going to be in the big auditorium where people might be stuffed into rows. There's going to be lots of room. There's going to be refreshments, and there's all kinds of great things. You'll just love the night.
Make sure you're there. Get your tickets now.